Guys, I don't know if you've noticed here, but we have a serious problem with youth sport at the moment. From club games to school games, doesn't matter the sport, we have a serious problem with our youth getting injured. They're getting injured at alarming rates, and this is down to the constant pressure of playing. Non-stop matches, non-stop league matches, non-stop school matches. The kids are playing and they're not recovering in enough time. They're not training properly to offset the type of injuries that they're getting, and they're serious injuries. We're talking injuries of damage to ligaments, damage to joints. These things are typical of professional athletes that have been in the game for a long time, that have accumulated lots of stress over the years. Now our children are getting these things. Guys, what we need to do is we need to start training our children properly. We need to start making sure that their fundamentals, the basic movements are all locked in, they're in place before we send them out to play as much as they're playing. Sometimes we've got to take a step back and realize some of these kids aren't ready to play as much as they're playing. That's down to us as coaches, that's down to us as parents, and we've got to make sure we are looking after our children better and taking better care of our children. The training aspect, that's where we can come in. What we do is we make sure our athletes are not just players who go into sport and they play. That's dangerous. We've seen too many of those injuries. So what we do is we build the athlete up. We make sure their foundation is solid, they can withstand all the trauma that is going to happen within their sport, and they're ready to play. They're ready to become the athlete, the player that their sport deserves. We don't want injury. We don't want any problems. We don't want the heartbreak of the child going through that problem. We don't want the heartache of the parent to witness their child going through that problem. So it is all about training them properly, getting them better prepared, and making sure they are tough enough and they are physically tough enough to withstand problems and the rigors of their sport. Watch out, guys. Don't let your child be one of those statistics where they are always injured.